What's up, foodies? I am in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean doing a transatlantic cruise going from Spain to the US. And I decided during my cruise that I'm going to try fine dining on the ship, or what they call fine dining on the cruise ship. I'm going to see how it compares to normal fine dining from my experiences working at restaurants and working in restaurants and eating at restaurants that are fine dining. So we're going to test those out, test the food out, see how it compares, and see if it's any better and worth paying more for what you get in here compared to what you get at their buffet or their main dining, which is pretty decent food. Buffet is okay, but like their main dining options, it is mass-produced food. It's not fine dining. It gives you that fine dining look, but it's quick prepared, not to order, so to say, but it's definitely decent food. I wouldn't complain about it, especially if it's included in your price. That's why if it's worth it to pay the extra $60 or whatever it is for the restaurants, the specialty restaurants, to come in and pay more for the same food, we'll see. The location we're trying out today is Chops on the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. It's one of their signature fine dining steakhouses. So they have another one on board here, or two more. One is called Izumi, I think it's called, and the other one is Giovanni's Table, which is an Italian restaurant. Apparently, where they make the pastas in house and stuff like that. But we're going to try out the meat. I want to try a steakhouse. Wasn't really in the mood for Italian. They've been serving us Italian all week, and kind of want to break from it. So I'm here going to try their steak in their steakhouse and see how it compares to the other fine dining restaurants out there. So here's their menu. Looks pretty interesting, pretty simple, pretty basic. This is the lunchtime menu. The menu at evening adds a few more things like I think you get a strip loin steak and you can get a prime rib. This one doesn't have the strip loin and prime rib, and there's a few cut down appetizers, but overall it should give you the same experience. It's also half the price. This is about 30 USD, which to me is not fine dining prices. The night times are more 69, I think, for food, so close to fine dining. Now I'm Canadian, so the prices will always be about 30% more for me, so it's on par with our fine dining.
Yes, we are afternoon. Okay, so this is the bread roll. We have pretzel bread and onion bread and some butter, right?
Ooh, fancy.
Okay. Yeah.
Then how does this work? So I've never done the fine dining
All
here.
right, welcome to Chop Grill Steak, house, and we have the appetizer, main course, sides, and the dessert. So you can choose one of each side.
One of each side?
Right.
But what if I wanted two sides?
Even you can do the two sides as well if you want.
What about two entrees?
One.
No. I see. All
Right.
good. All right. Give me another minute or two. I'm just gonna go through this and
Yeah.
we'll go from there.
All right. Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. So he gave us some pretzel buns here. Delicious little pretzel buns. I love pretzels, and I don't know if this is a legit pretzel. I wouldn't call it a legit pretzel. It's probably done with baking soda. And it looks like it's done with the right kind of dough, like a denser dough. So let's put some butter on one of these here. Let's see. Salty, topped. Fresh. Really fresh. That's a good pretzel bun. It's dense, chewy, like a pretzel should be. It's definitely not done with a lye. It's definitely done with baking soda. You can just tell by the crust of it. It's not dark enough or chewy enough. But not the best pretzel I've ever had, but it's still a good one. Now this is something we did not get at the regular menu on the boat. So this is something different already. I think I'm going to get the mushroom soup. Because I'm not going to get the beef carpaccio, because I'm going to do the beef for lunch, so lighten it up a bit. So yeah, I'm going to get the wall mushroom soup, the Angus filet mignon. That should be really good. Then I'm going to do some Gruyere cheese tater tots. Got to try those out. And some grilled jumbo asparagus. Really kind of want to try the mac and cheese too. Let's see if it lets me do it. And then they have a dessert option. We can do key lime pie, or warm chocolate cake, or red velvet cake. And I'm getting red velvet cake. It's one of my favorite cakes, so let's go from there. I got a beautiful view, you can see. Nice view out into the ocean. Really nice atmosphere in here. It is fine dining feel to it, so much nicer than their main dining room or their buffet food. Sorry if I'm talking a little quiet, but I might have to pick it up now because people are getting louder. I don't want to disturb people while they're eating their meals. They did pay for this meal, so I don't want to ruin it for them, but I'm going to pick up my noise a little bit, my level of my voice, because it's getting loud in here. And I don't think they're going to care as much if they're getting loud. All right, so I'm going to do the wall mushroom soup. I'm not going to do the beef carpaccio
Okay.
because I'm going to do the filet mignon,
All right. How you like it to be cooked? The meat,
medium rare.
medium rare. Right.
I find any more than that, it gets dry.
All right. And the side.
Can I do three sides?
Yeah. Sure.
Can I do the tater tots,
All right.
the asparagus,
Okay.
And the mac and cheese.
Mac and your dessert.
Red velvet cake.
Red velvet.
Not even a question.
Excellent.
It's better than the red cake out there, right?
All right. Yes, it's
It better be.
different. It's different.
It's all different?
Yes, all different.
All right. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, order's in, so we just eat our bread and we wait.
Ready for the soup, sir?
I was born ready.
Oh, here we go. Like
Thank
some
you.
fresh pepper?
Sure, that'd be great, thank you. Excellent. Thank you. All right, my soup has arrived. Mushroom soup smells delicious. There's definitely a truffle oil in here. I can smell that. It's pretty strong. Looks like it was drizzled on top. Definitely under seasoned. Yeah, that is definitely under seasoned. Needs a bit of salt. Pepper's fine, as I just added it. I guess I should have tested it before I added the pepper, but it's warm, not hot. Nothing special about it. I wouldn't call it the best mushroom soup I've ever had. It definitely has the truffle oil in it. You can taste it. Yeah. Just mediocre. No different than I think than the one they had in on the buffet line. Or the main dining, actually. Yeah, this is the same one in the main dining. Yeah, no. Nothing special. Don't think I'm a fan of this. I mean, that was a bit of pepper. Ooh. That's... Whoa. Pepper. This soup is pretty similar to what you would get at the buffet or at their main dining hall. Nothing worth bragging about, I would say. Alright, I'm going to finish this up and then see what comes next for our main course. What a view. It's probably the best view I had on this boat while I'm eating. I love the ocean. Ocean's my jam. I grew up on the ocean. Newfoundland.
So this is the side. So we have tater tot, mac and cheese, as well the asparagus. All right.
Woo! Yummy. Smells good.
Your filet medium rare, and I will be back with the sauce for your steak. Right.
Thank you so much. Alright, here we got here. So we got our macaroni and cheese, our tater tots, our asparagus, and our beautiful looking steak. It smells delicious.
For you. So it's Bordelais sauce. It's red wine reduction.
Okay,
Let me put on the side. All right.
sounds good.
Okay. One more.
Perfect.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you so much. Let's dig in and try this out. All right, let's start with our appetizers first, or our sides. All right, so this is our tater tot, cheese tater tot. Looks crispy. Sounds crispy. Smells really good. Let's see. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I like that. It's almost like a cheesy croquette. I'd call it more a cheesy croquette. So mac and cheese is a typical mac and cheese that you can make yourself at home. Bechamel sauce, cheese, pasta. Nothing crazy about it. Seasoned great. Presentation's good. Is it any different than what you get on the buffet line? Probably not. We've been eating a lot of mac and cheese because that's all my kids been eating on this trip. But I'll give you this: these are not out on the buffet line or the main dining. So far, one that's not out there. It's still good mac and cheese. Not gonna ding it. It's still good. Seasoned correctly. It's cheesy. There's enough sauce. Really good. Just not fine dining level good. Maybe if they added some like lobster or something different in there, ham, anything. It's just plain mac and cheese. That would definitely bring it up a notch. But that's it. That's not what we're here for. Hi. I hope I don't bother you. Talking to myself. People think I'm crazy. Let's try some asparagus. Looks good. Smells good. Let's see. Asparagus is good. Cooked really well. Still got a crunch to it. Seasoned perfectly. There's lots of time to get asparagus and it's under seasoned. It's got big flakes of salt on this. Probably why. Under seasoned, overcooked. Not very fun. Limpy. No one likes lumpy asparagus. Let's move on to the steak, the main course. Definitely tender. Or not overcooked. We'll see. Yeah, I'd go medium over medium rare. The sauce. Doesn't have a whole lot of flavor, like at all. Let's see. Let's cut this in half. Let's see what it looks like. Get a good shot of it. What would you say? It's still pretty good. Question is it any better than what you can get at regular dining? I don't think so. Now you might be wondering, is it different meat? Are they using different cut, different grade? I was told they are not. It's the same stuff, the same meat that you get down in the regular buffet is what you get here in Chop's restaurant. So you're not paying for like a prime. You're getting whatever they have. They say it's Angus, but the girl in the restaurant told me it is the exact same stuff, but it's downstairs in the main dining. They just don't call it Angus. Like, yeah, that sauce, it's nothing to write home about. Like, the steak is seasoned really well. It's seared really good. You can taste the sear on it. Is it worth the extra money? No, I don't think. Personally, I wouldn't pay extra for it. Well, I guess I did. It's definitely one of those, if you want a nice night out, outside of the main dining, you want a break, go for it. But to say it's better, I think the steaks we had down there during the normal nights are just as good. They're not grilled like this, but they're not $60 better. If you know what I'm saying. But these things, come up for these things. These little tater tot croquet cheese bombs. What that? These things are like crack. I like those more than the steak. Alright, I'm going to finish eating this, and then I'll come back when I'm about to have my dessert, and we'll cool it up there and give my overall thoughts on this restaurant. Oh, that definitely looks different.
Red velvet.
Our cake has arrived. Alright, so I've eaten red velvet pretty much every day of this cruise. It's my favorite dessert, so when I can indulge in it, I will. So the red velvet on the boat's been not the best, but this one might be a bit different. Ooh. First thoughts, it's not any different. What I've noticed with the cakes on the boat, they've been really dry. Like really dry. And this one seems to be kind of the same. The cream cheese filling, not very cream cheesy. And the bread is, and the cake is really dry. Yeah, not too happy with that one. I was hoping for something different. They just made it look different. The cake is bigger. It has an extra layer, or it's a couple layers. It does help with the dryness, but because there's more cream cheese filling. Yeah, a little disappointed in this one. I was hoping for a really nice cake. I just expect if you're paying for an extra dining experience, it'd be different and not the same thing. But here it is. Now, if I'm wrong, someone from Royal Caribbean, please let me know. I would love to know if this is the same cake or not, but it tastes just like the cakes in the main dining. But overall, let's clear this up. Is it worth paying for fine dining on a boat? It depends on the price, I would say. I paid for the lunch, so there's a couple things missing from it. But overall, the most of the same stuff was there. I wouldn't do this again. It's just not worth it. I paid $30 for a bit of steak. That was the same as the stuff in the main dining. The only difference, probably the best part of the whole meal, were those croquet tater tots. Whew, those were good. But everything else, it's not worth the extra money. I wouldn't do it again, and it's really not fine dining, per se. I'll stick to the main dining menu, and I'll save all my money for when I'm on shore, checking out all the amazing restaurants at my destinations. So yeah, that's where my money's going to be spent. Eating food, on location, not on the boat. You want to spend it in local towns, help support the local town, instead of the big cruise ships. If you want to try it out, give it a try. You might like it more than I do, but it is not worth it, especially at dinner time. It's $65 a person to pay for the same steaks that are in the main dining and a little bit better sides, because the cake and the desserts are exactly the same. So you're getting a fancier side. The mac and cheese, you can get that in the buffet, or you can get it at the fine dining. Tater tots I haven't seen anywhere else but here, so that's one thing. The steak, you can get steaks for the main dining, just as tender, just as tasty. They're not charred, they're grilled on I guess a bigger grill. Not a flame broiled grill like these ones, but outside of that, they're seasoned well downstairs in the main dining compared to the ones here. They're the same thing. I don't think there's no quality differences. It's the same cuts. It's Angus beef here, and if it says Angus beef there, They told me it's the same stuff from the main dining, so if you want a nice night out, something a bit different, do it. I just don't think it's worth the money. And if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe below. I'll see you guys in the next video. FOOD-DEE, out.